Hi class, for this lab, you're just gonna run any of these applets. For instance, let me open up this one. And all I need you to do is run them at the moment and adjust it once you're working on your project. So give me a minute, let me modify this one. So for this applet, you can just adjust it. I'm just gonna put 51 degrees of freedom, and that's pretty much it. So all I want you to do is check it, make sure everything's running. One submission would be fine. You can also run it, log in into StackCrunch, and in this case, let me open up any of the data sets, and then the applets that you're gonna use for your project, or you could use for your project, are gonna be here. So go to stats, and then you're gonna go to calculators, and then let me find the t distribution. That would be the t, and this is how it pops up. So for instance, for the critical values, you would use in between, and let me just put in that, assuming that you have 64 degrees of freedom, and this is a 95% confidence interval. Your critical values are gonna be 1.97 and negative 1.97. So you're just modifying the emulators. Let me find one for the standard normal. So in this case, go to calculators, normal distribution. This is what pops up. And if you're doing anything with the normal distribution for your project, well, your mean and your standard deviation would be 1. And then let me just put in that this is 95, and the proper critical value would be 1.96. So the same values that we've used in the calculations of the confidence intervals, but for your project, you're going to be running technology and adjust the emulators or StackCrunch for for your data set. The last one that you'll probably need, it's going to be the chi-square distribution. So it's going to be here. And then for this one, well, this is what the chi-square looks like. We're looking in between. Let me just put degrees of freedom, and let's assume that you have 120 values, and we want to do a 90% confidence interval. So that's what that's going to be. Actually, wait, it didn't run it. So I pressed on the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so that's your chi-square distribution. And then your chi-square values are 146.5 and 95.7 if you have 100 degrees of freedom. So for this lab, one picture of these is sufficient. You are gonna probably go back and review which emulator applies for your project.